thing here at Comics and Comics where we like to give an opinion about something. And if you've ever read any fanboy post on any message board anywhere, you understand why we call this segment But Let's Face It. Geeks have permeated our culture. Hot geek properties are snatched up by Hollywood today like spice on Arrakis. Comic book conventions have become events filled with movie stars, babes, and Hollywood power players. Gone is much of the stigma of being a geek, and in many ways, we are truly seeing a revenge of the nerds. But let's face it, most of the people out there calling themselves geeks today are complete and utter posers who must be stopped. Much in the way that a Skrull impersonating a cow cannot yield untainted milk, these so-called geeks can be distinguished from the real thing. Just talk to them and you can tell they're a little short for a stormtrooper. The main difference is that these people lack the social awkwardness required to immerse yourself in fandom to the point where the label is meaningful. They have not defeated King Snur Ironbelly armed only with 20-sided die. They have not savored the victory of a mislabeled auction on eBay after years of uninterrupted searching. They did not lock themselves into a closet for weeks after John Byrne left the X-Men. These people were at the prom. And why should they be allowed to join the AV club without knowing how to use the equipment? And I don't mean that figuratively. But still, I'm being vague here. I mean, what is a real geek? Who gets to make that call? Kurt Vonnegut wrote a very interesting novel about art entitled Bluebeard. And in it, a character asks the question, how can you tell a good painting from a bad one? And the answer is, look at 1,000,000 paintings and then you will know. Well, I will do you one better. How can you tell all that is good in the world versus all that is bad? And the answer is, read 1,000,000 comic books. If you read 1,000,000 comic books and people complain that you were nitpicking about anything, they are wrong. You are not a geek extremist, you are simply a geek, and the other guys are not. And more importantly, we need you. We need you to explain that combining the Joker and Joe Chill into one guy is a deal breaker. That Galactus is not a clown. That artists cannot substitute sound draftsmanship and anatomy with Photoshop plugins. And we need you to never stop screaming to the heavens that Han Solo did not hold off on pulling the trigger because he was worried about the moral impact that it might have on Katie, Jet, and Amanda. And it's important to note that geeks don't hate everything. Fan is a big part of fanboy, and the things that you loathe are in stark contrast to the many, many things that you love. And the affection that you have for these things is not only something not to be ashamed of, it is profound. Because when you read 1,000,000 comic books, when you consume media in the way that Galactus consumes the energy of planets, or the Thing consumes the inhabitants of whatever planet it's invading, creators do owe you. And you are entitled to be self-righteous because, let's face it, you're right. And you dig it!
Yes, you can!
And you dig it!
Yes,
Comics is all fanboy stand-up comedy. You can find out more about us at comicsandcomics.net, and all of the Let's Face It's are there as well. Thank you so much.